Hello, you are with me, the voice of ability for persons with disability. United Nations statistics estimate that over 600 million people live with disability globally, and over 400 million people live with disability in Africa. 40% of Africa's population are made up of people living with disability. 10 to 15% of school-age children in Africa live with disability. Ghana's population is over 32 million, and 8% are people living with disability. How does this impact on persons with disability in terms of policy formulation, marriage and family life, education, healthcare, employment, and so on? For those of us in the disability community, discrimination and stigmatization is the root cause of almost every challenge we face. However, success only comes to those who know how to overcome their challenges and not those who know how to avoid challenges. So join me, the voice of ability and for persons with disability, as I navigate my way through the riveting stories, the unbelievable experiences, and the life-transforming journeys of persons with disability on the Helping Hand TV show.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Hello, this is the voice of ability for persons with disability, and on behalf of the H4P Organization and the entire Helping Hand team, I want to wish you a very Merry Christmas and a prosperous and a happy New Year. I pray that the new year will bring you the best of God in your health, in your wealth, in your family, in your business, and in all that concerns you. May this new year be good for you. May this new year bring God's best, only God's best to you. Once again, on behalf of the H4P Organization and the Helping Hand team, I want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a very pleasant, happy, and a blessed New Year. Stay blessed.
We bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Hello and welcome to a very, very special edition of the Helping Hand TV show, where we seek to throw the spotlight on the abilities of persons with disability. And like I say, you're welcome. Welcome to my world where disability is not inability. Special thanks to DV Unlimited Company Limited and Fast Tea Chapel FCC, my proud sponsors. And special thanks to you for tuning in. Today we have a very, very special edition. I'll go for a quick break. When I come back, I'll introduce you to what special thing is happening on the Helping Hand TV show today. Stay tuned.
We'll be right back.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You are with me, the voice of ability on air for persons with disability. And today I want to introduce you to someone with so much ability. Some people call her the greatest friend. Others call her the sweet companion. And others still call her the faithful worker. She is dependable, reliable, and adorable. And she's committed to lending you a helping hand anytime, anywhere. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome DV Cleaners.
DV Cleaners Alata Samana Shower Gels, DV Cleaners Aloe Vera Shower Gels, DV Cleaners Body Lotions, DV Cleaners Hair Shampoos, DV Cleaners Hair Conditioners, DV Cleaners Liquid Detergents, DV Cleaners Hand Wash, DV Cleaners Floor Cleaners, DV Cleaners Toilet Cleaners, DV Cleaners Cake Soaps, and now introducing DV Cleaners Hand Sanitizers. For bulk purchase, call us on +233 278 308 246 or +233 244 467 326. DV Cleaners, one of the top most made in Ghana products. DV Cleaners, proudly Ghanaian.
And so remember that anytime you purchase any of the DV Cleaners range of products, you are lending a helping hand to a person with disability, and you are supporting H4P Organization's special advocacy for persons with disability. DV Cleaners.
Nature's finest touch.
She
We gather to remember greatness. We gather to celebrate greatness. We gather to honor greatness. We gather to establish greatness. It's my singular honor to welcome you to this great event. This great event that brings together great minds from all over Ghana, Africa, and beyond.
Beautiful. This is beautiful for the good job done. This is wonderful and beautiful. Well done.
Wow, put your hands together.
Bishop Dr. Charles, kindly extend H4P to Kenya. Your work is clearly seen, and your work is clearly seen, and your work is clearly seen. Thank you so much. May God bless you. May God bless H4P, and kindly pray for us as we go back to Kenya, hoping to see you in the next Chill Award.
Is finally here. Is the grand opening for nominations for the second edition of the prestigious Christina Hackman Impact Leadership Awards 2025. Is the prestigious Shell Awards 2025, valid from 1st September to 31st December 2024. Eligibility for the second edition of the prestigious Shell Awards has to do with a person with disability or institutions of persons with disability who have contributed to national development with respect to leadership and impact in the following categories: 1. Education, 2. Entrepreneurship, and 3. Disability sports. Eligible applicants should kindly visit the Chill Awards website, www.chillawards.com. Kindly click on the process button and fill our online form with your details, providing supporting media and references. Click on the submit button and join the race to be part of the winners at the second edition of the prestigious Christina Hackman Impact Leadership Awards 2025. Is the prestigious Chill Awards 2025. For further inquiries, call H4P on +233 209 555 777 or +233 596 313 338 or +233 277 552 208. Remember, is a grand opening for nominations for the second edition of the prestigious Christina Hackman Impact Leadership Awards, the prestigious Shell Awards 2025, valid from 1st September to 31st December 2024. H4P, bringing dignity to disability. H4P, perfection is our passion.
Thank you so much. This is the Helping Hand TV show, your favorite show on TV. We're having the celebration of love in honor of the memory of Mrs. Christina Anaso Hackman, my late mom. This woman, she did not just touch my life, but she touched the lives of many, many people in the disability community. She's actually the brain behind all the projects of the H4P organization, and we are here to honor God and to honor her memory. It's a celebration of love, an event that is done all over Ghana. This is the 4th edition.
I'm privileged to have with me here the CEO of the H4P Organization, Bishop Dr. Charles Kofi Hackman. Sir, please, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Celebration of love. Why celebration of love?
Celebration of love is because of my mom, Mrs. Christina Anaso Hackman. In my opinion, celebration of love is another name for Mrs. Christina Anansa Hackman. If you want to call my mom and you forget her name, you can call her Celebration of Love. Well, since she passed, I decided to do this to honor her memory. In fact, this is what she initiated. H4P, everything we do in H4P, she initiated it. And I call her our greatest supporter, our greatest sponsor, you know. So basically, that we are here because of Mrs. Christina Hackman. Right?
Thank you so much. I know your mom has impacted you so much.
Yeah.
And I want to ask you about your experience with your mom growing up. How was it growing up with such a wonderful woman as a mother?
Well, first of all, you should know she's a fancy woman. Fancy woman meaning that she's going to be neat, clean, everything tidy. She taught me that when you go to school and you come back and you remove your shoes, you arrange the shoes. Put the left one by the right one and make sure they are at the same height. You don't put one in front, one at the back. She will tell you that if she gives you food to go to school, she'll tell you that she's not giving it to you so that you go and eat alone. When you go, you come back from school and the first question she would ask you, who did you share your food with? That's my mom. And she likes singing. She was in the choir, an alto singer. She's the reason why I learned how to play the keyboard. All the Methodist hymns I know how to sing is because she sang them and she taught me how to sing it. My favorite memory of my mom is when she would put me at her back, take me to choir rehearsal. In the Methodist church, the choir, they have a mantra. You say service and you say to God. You know, my mom taught me that any service to humanity is service to God. So right from childhood, she taught me to love people. She taught me to share. There are most children that when they have to share their things, it's difficult. Now, my mom would give me a reward when I share my things. So it made it very easy to share. Now it's easier, because I had a mother who gave me the benefit or created the semblance of a benefit when you share your things. So that's my mom. And anybody that encountered my mom will tell you that she's the most joyful person. She was so happy. She would encourage you before you even think of encouraging her. You won't go to her and leave empty mouthed. It means she would give you something to eat. Typical fancy woman, she would serve you with something. Sharing was her life, That's my mom. A celebration of love.
We are celebrating love. We are honoring the memory of Mrs. Christina Anansa Hackman. This woman was lovely, so she spread the love. She was kind, so she was kind to everybody. And today we are honoring her memory. We have here the headmaster of the Cape Coast School for the Deaf and Blind. So he'll introduce himself and he'll tell us about the school in general.
So we are the Cape Coast School for the Deaf and Blind. And my name is Ibrahim Anan Yemusin. And today we are celebrating love in memory of our mother. And H4P, that's here for perfection. And today the perfection is showing here. In fact, everything going on here is so beautiful and nice. And the communication has begun for H4P. They have been supporting disability programs for a long time. And this year and this very moment, in memory of mommy, we are here to celebrate love. And the activities that are going on is general screening. We are having specific screenings too, like for the eye, ENT, and then also general, whatever they want to do. And if you look around, you see that children are very happy to receive that. In fact, as the operation was going on, I was telling my school that, in fact, this will be the biggest screening that we ever experienced in the school, and it's actually showing. So we want to say we are very grateful. We want to thank Bishop honoring mommy with us today. Now, this is a very special school, and what makes it so special is that we have both the deaf and then the blind, and we all coexist together. Now, we educate the deaf separately and the blind separately, and we all live as a family. So it's a very good inclusive setting. Currently, our school population is 450, or the 450. Not everyone is in school currently, but we have about 400 in school. And minority, those who are not many, are the blind. We don't know why, but the blind are not many, but the deaf are many. And this year also, we are 54 years this year. The school was established in 1970, and that's for the deaf. Then 24 years ago, that's 2001, they realized that the blind also, those within this catchment area, Central, Western North, and the rest also need to be educated. So they brought the unit, which so far has done well. And over the years, our mandate has been to educate, to make children, very independent. And we've succeeded. But as we speak now, some of the students that have passed here are teachers here, both for the deaf and then for the blind. The screening, in fact, and the best so far, all the areas that we need to be taken care of, they have been taken care of. And we got the setting, we got the doctors that have come, the nurses, the volunteers, everybody is supporting, they are giving their best. And the children too are very enthusiastic about it, and they are cooperating, and it's going so far, so good. If you go to where the pharmacy is, they are taking the medicine everywhere. So if you go, the cameras are going, they will see that everywhere activity is going on, and the children are happy to be part. Yes. We have some awards in my office that we've won during the games that we've done. Yes. So we already know the good work that Bishop is doing, and for taking the time and the resources and everything to come to our school. We want to say we are very grateful. In fact, as I took Bishop around, the children were very happy. As I introduced him, they were very happy to receive him, and they were saying that, oh, God bless you for coming to bless us today. And as has been said, I know that before the day ends, many things will happen more. So we want to say that we appreciate Bishop Hackman for coming and come to bless us with his presence, with his substance and everything. So we say, God bless you, Bishop, for coming to be with us today. Thank you.
So many people are watching you. There are individuals, organizations who have the capacity to support this great cause. So what would you say to them?
Okay, to the others, what I would say is that we need support. In fact, it's a special school, and it's supposed to be government funded, but unfortunately, government is unable to fund everything. So I always make the appeal in every area. In fact, every area that you can think of when it comes to maintenance. Sometimes when the burdens come, that's the end. So just maybe, let's say, painting. Even ordinary paint, we don't have to paint. When it comes to other areas, but one of our major issues that we are fighting currently is our road network. We have blind students here, but we don't have a road network. So they are falling on and off, on and off. And when it comes to food, we need food to supplement what government is providing. And then any other stationery. In fact, one of the things to that is that, in fact, it's proven that disability and poverty, they are very close. So most of the students here, the parents are from poor background. So sometimes they find it difficult to be able to support their children as expected. So when we get support too, sometimes people come and they pick one. I want to sponsor this child, a few things, and then they are able to do it. So my appeal is that, please, we need you to come and support us. Whatever form you can bring, we will accept. Food, materials, whatever. So the appeal is that, like Bishop is doing, you can also come and help to support. And then so that we can, those begging on the roadside and the rest that you see, it will reduce, and then they can also contribute their best, because there are very good ones here. And then they can also do well. So thank you.
Well, thank you very much for joining me, the voice of ability honor for persons with disability, at the Celebration of Love event that is done to celebrate and honor the memory of my late mom, Mrs. Christina Ananswa Hackman. It's a Helping Hand TV show. We'll go for a quick break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Success is a product of hard and wise work. Is 60-second success with the Bishop. Stay tuned.
Welcome. Welcome to 60 Second Success with the Bishop, where I give you success nuggets for a successful life. Whatever level of success you desire to achieve, whether big or small, local or international, you cannot achieve that success if you first don't take the first step. Most people spend so much time planning and yet never take the first step to achieve their dreams. To be successful, you must start from somewhere. And the best place to start from is where you are. A year from now, you will wish you had started today. A year from now, you would wish you had started earlier. The journey of 1,000 miles, it is said, begins with a step. Be bold, be brave, be confident, and start something worthwhile today in order to be successful tomorrow. It has taken 60 seconds for me to give you this success tip, but it will take more than 60 seconds for you to put it to work in your life. So start your journey to success now.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome to the celebration of love, live from the Cape Coast School for the Deaf and Blind. And I have with me here a gentleman. Please identify yourself.
I'm Philip Tota, PR of the H4P Organization.
Okay, so celebration of love. How's the feeling like today?
Always exciting, as always exciting. And we say thank you to the Most High God for making today possible. And H4P especially say thank you to the Bishop for his leadership and for making today successful. It's always exciting when H4P is doing what we are good at doing, bringing smiles on the faces of people, emulating the amazing Mrs. Christina Ananswa Hackman. So
AKA celebration of love.
AKA celebration of love.
So if you forget Mrs. Christina Ananswa Hackman's name, you can say celebration of love. I mean, you know who you are talking about.
Perfect description of who she is, and it's amazing. It's amazing. The feeling here, the atmosphere here is great. The power of love, we can feel it. You can tangibly sense love in the atmosphere. The kids are being taken care of. The teachers are being taken care of. And I mean, we are all excited. And H4P, we are energized to do more. So that is the feeling here at Cape Coast School for the Blind and Deaf.
So this is not the first celebration of love, is it?
No.
Okay.
This is another edition of the several editions we've had in honor of the amazing Mrs. Christina Ananswa Hackman, aka
celebration of love.
Because Mommy has been an impactful leader. She's been a great leader in H4P. She's influenced several things that we do as an organization. Unfortunately, she passed, and we want to register the fact that she really impacted us, and the sweet memory of Mommy gave us the idea to do something that would, in fact, there are several things we've done in honor of her memory. We have the prestigious Chill Awards, which we held this year. And
okay, what's the full meaning of Chill?
So that is Christina Hackman Impact Leadership Awards.
Okay.
A special award scheme, first of all, in honor of Mrs. Christina Ananswa Hackman, and it is also designed to honor successful persons with disabilities that are contributing significantly towards national development. Because H4P, what we do is that we advocate for persons with disability. And what makes us unique is that the other side of the story of disability that is not told, that is what we tell. Is anytime you discuss disability, it's always disability that is being discussed. It is always the disadvantages that we discuss. It is always the downwards part of disability that is discussed. So H4P throws the spotlight on the abilities of persons with disability. Because when you think about somebody who is visually impaired, all you can think about is the blindness. But H4P tells you that there is a lawyer who is visually impaired. And it changes the mindset, it changes the narrative, so that we have a better reception when it comes to issues on disability. And coming from our part of the world, what we do is huge. What we do is so important. And every time I get opportunity, I always commend the H4P organization. Though I'm privileged to be part, what we are doing is so unique. I always say that congratulations to the H4P organization, congratulations to the Bishop for doing, such an amazing thing in Ghana, and it extends to other countries in Africa. It's amazing.
You're telling us about the celebration of love. There's several editions.
So we started from the Greater Accra region. Okay. That is from the Tetoklu State School for the Deaf, another hearing impaired school. Then we went to with God's Cerebral Palsy. They are at Winneba. We visited them, another free health screening program we held for them. We had free physiotherapy session for them. And when you talk about free physiotherapy session, it's also another crucial thing, because if you happen to have a child with cerebral palsy, physiotherapy is an important thing. I would always say congratulations to the bishop. I would always appreciate his rare leadership. I mean, he is, a replica of Mrs. Christina Nanswa Hackman. So when you talk about, when you say that Mrs. Christina Nanswa Hackman is AKA celebration of love, then Bishop is AKA celebration of love, celebration of love, celebration of love. Because when you look at Bishop, Bishop is the exact replica of Mommy, and we are grateful, to the bishop for his rare leadership and the kind of thinking. I always say that his thoughtfulness, when he's doing something, it is impact that he's looking at.
Yes.
Bishop wouldn't want to initiate a project, H4P wouldn't want to initiate a project that it will be like, okay, we are organizing free health screening to make a name. But investigations are done, research is done, you begin to study the people, find out what they need so that it will be an impactful activity when you engage it. And at the end of the day, everybody is happy. H4P is satisfied, H4P is fulfilled. It is one thing for you to think about somebody to give the person a gift, and it's another thing to give somebody a gift that is needed, a gift that the person really is looking forward to. And that is what the H4P organization does. And H4P shields and absorbs all those expenses.
And so sponsors are welcome.
Sponsors are welcome. Viewers watching from all over the world. H4P is doing an amazing thing in Ghana, and we'd like to call on you, partner with the H4P organization, extend a helping hand to the H4P organization, and you are sure that H4P would extend it to the disability community.
And together we'll bring dignity.
Together we'll bring
dignity
to disability. And that gives you that satisfaction that you give them a treatment, you give them a treat that they feel loved, they feel appreciated, they feel accepted, they feel welcome, and they feel encouraged. And these are some things we do as an organization to encourage our children, to let them know that there is a future ahead of them. We are interested in their welfare, and it is our contribution towards them. And this is H4P's another way of, sharing Christmas with them, the love of Christmas, the love that we celebrate during Christmas, extending our love to them and saying a Merry Christmas to the school, to the staff, and everybody that contributes towards the welfare of the children here. It's just amazing.
So tell us about what you are doing for the children at the mobile dental department today.
Okay. First of all, I would like to thank Bishop Dr. Charles Hackman for a good work done. He's doing a lot. So I pray that may Almighty God bless him in abundance. And I'm also trying to appeal for those that have been helping him to put all this together. They should continue doing it because it's a good work. Doing dental screening is not easy. It involves a lot. So please, whatsoever you are doing to help him, please just continue doing it. And your this will not be in vain. God himself that sits over us will continue to bless you even in your secret places. Thank you, Bishop Charles Hackman. This place we are doing cleaning, as you can see. We are doing filling. I said cleaning because I want everybody to understand, but we call it SMP. We scale out the dirt, then we polish it. But in a layman's language, we said cleaning. So we are doing cleaning, and we are doing tooth extraction. Those kids that have to extract their teeth, we are doing it as well. And we are doing filling. We have GI, we have ZOE. So those are the type of restoration we are doing at the moment. So that's what we are doing. And to go to a dental clinic in Ghana, everybody knows that is very expensive. Consultation, the cleaning alone can cost like 400, 500, 600. We don't have fixed. It varies. Likewise, the extraction as well. And one child, we can take out like 2 teeth because they have poor oral hygiene because they can't see, they can't talk. So even taking care of their oral hygiene is a problem to them. So they have poor oral hygiene. So this is what we are doing today. We are just cleaning it up, and some are even a special child, and yet they can't see, they can't talk. So you can just imagine. So thanks to Bishop, may God richly bless him. We want to take this medium to just tell people to join him to extend their love so that he can do more.
So, like she said, join the bishop, spread the love, give a helping hand to persons with disability, and together we will bring dignity to disability. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Well, thank you very much for joining me, the voice of ability honor for persons with disability, at the Celebration of Love event that is done to celebrate and honor the memory of my late mom, Mrs. Christina Ananswa Hackman. It's a Helping Hand TV show. We'll go for a quick break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Love incarnate, love divine. Stars and angels gave the sign. Bow to babe on bended knee, the Savior of humanity. Unto us a child is born, and he shall reign forevermore. Come and see what God has done. The story of amazing love, the light of the world, given for us. Son of God and Son of Man, yeah, there before the world began. Oh, born to suffer, born to save, born to raise us from the grave. Christ the everlasting Lord, and he shall reign forevermore. Come and see what God has done. The story of amazing love, the light of the world, given for us. The light of the world, given for the light of the world, given for you and I. The light of the world, given for us.
And welcome back to Celebration of Love live from Cape Coast School for the Deaf and Blind. And I have a gentleman with me here. Please identify yourself and where you are coming from.
Okay, so I'm Dr. Obed Amwa Smith,
Okay.
an optometrist.
Okay.
I'm representing PEMF Eye Clinic.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so Celebration of Love today. What are some of the things you have seen with the children you have seen so far?
All right, so we've seen a lot of cases.
Okay.
We've seen kids with cataracts, Some have glaucoma, like they are glaucoma suspects. For now, we will say just glaucoma suspect because we have to do further exams. There are some too that we are suspecting refractive error. That is, they will probably need glasses to see. Yes, so we would have to do further tests in the clinic and see whether glasses can help them. For those kids, if glasses can help them, then there won't be a need for them to be here. Yes, so but we would have to do a further test in a clinic setting, not in this environment, to see whether they can see with glasses. So we've had allergic conjunctivitis, that's allergy. Kids coming complaining of itching and all that. So that has been, I think it's been like 40 or 50% of the cases we've seen so far. A lot of them complain about itching. Some complain about pain. For those people would have to do further tests to rule out refractive error. Because if you need glasses, sometimes it can result in pain if you don't have the glasses on. Glaucoma suspects, allergic, we've had some bacterial infections to what we call bacterial conjunctivitis. So we've prescribed some eye drops for them to help heal or treat the infection. There are some kids who have refractive error, but because they didn't get the glasses early enough, we have what we call lazy eye or amblyopia. So for instance, when you need glasses in the early age, like from 4, 5, 6, and you don't get it, it gets to past age 9, it gets to a time even glasses cannot help. So for those people, that's what we call lazy eye. So we'll have to do further tests in the clinic setting first to see whether glasses can help. If glasses can help, then there won't be a need for them to be here.
So the H4P is doing a great job bringing this health screening to this facility.
Yes. So it's
H4P.
H4P is doing a very good job. There are a lot of people who need quality eye care and are not getting it because of financial challenges. So for H4P to be able to provide free eye care and free medical screening for the kids here, that's really a plus to the organization and to the bishop as well. So you are really doing a good job. So I would say God bless him and replenish whatever resources he has pumped into this outreach. And we pray for more breakthroughs and open doors for him and the organization as a whole.
I have with me here the school nurse for Cape Coast School for the Deaf and Blind. Please introduce yourself.
I am Eljaden Kroma, the school nurse for the Cape Coast School for the Deaf and Blind.
Okay. So today's health screening, you are here with the children, you take care of them health-wise. Tell us generally, what are some of the experiences you've had with the children as you take care of them here?
Thank you very much for this opportunity. Being a nurse and then living with them here in the school, we see so many medical conditions. Some we suspect, others we give first aid, but those that we suspect are so many that it becomes very difficult for us to give them treatment unless we take them to the hospital for further medical examination and then treatment. But you see, most of the mothers have financial issues, and so telling a mom or calling a parent to come for the child to take to the hospital becomes a problem. And so having this organization here to do this for the kids, it's one of the greatest things that has happened to us, and we are so grateful. Bishop, this is a dream come true for us. We've always wanted to have this in the school, to see the medical conditions of these kids. We know they have disability, they are deaf, some are blind, but we also know that there are other medical conditions that they have. But for him to do this for us, we are very grateful, and God richly bless him for us.
God richly bless you, Bishop Dr. Charles Kofi Hackman, for organizing this free health screening for the children here at the Cape Coast School for the Deaf and Blind. So the conditions of the children, can you tell us about the conditions? I'm told some have multiple disabilities.
Yes, some of the children are blind. At the same time, they're epileptic.
Okay.
Some are sickle cell. That is suspecting.
Okay.
Yes. Some others who have urinary infections, severe anemia, cataract, glaucoma, all are suspecting. And so with this organization coming through with the medical screening, at least we will confirm that okay, this child is sickle cell, he's deaf, or we know he's deaf, but he's sickle cell. This child is epileptic. This child has a severe anemia, and so we know exactly what to do for that child when it comes to feeding and care for those children. And so we are very grateful.
Okay. So we went to the vital signs table, the desks for vital signs, and most of them were telling us that most of the children they've taken care of so far are underweight. And what is accounting for that? If you comment on it. Okay.
Food is a big problem for us. Finances of the parents are a problem. For instance, a parent will come and then bring the child to the school, and it's a boarding school too, and they will only give 1 cup of gari to that child to eat the whole term, and 1 cup of gari wouldn't do anything for that child. And yes,
gari.
1 cup of gari, and they will add shito. The mother will instruct you, the house mother or the caretaker, that if you give the shito, add water to it so that it would take him through the term. Yes. And so we are very grateful for Bishop doing this for us. They are not eating well. The food are too small for them. The food are too small for them. And they are in school, they are learning. So as they are learning, they are playing, they need more energy to replace the energy that they are losing. Yeah. And so we need support when it comes to food, beans, grain, rice, egg, chicken, all the good things, fruits, oranges, pineapple, all the things that will help them grow very well. We'll be very, very grateful to that.
Organizations, individuals support this great cause. Join the H4P organization as we bring dignity to disability. So, Madam Mildred, I want to ask you about today, the screening so far. How has it been for you today?
It's been wonderful.
Okay.
It's been wonderful. Kids that I suspect with other conditions are being taken care of, and I'm so happy. I am so happy for those kids. At least we are giving them treatment, and their health is going to get much better. So I'm very grateful. I'm very, very happy today.
A final word to the CEO of the H4P organization.
Okay. Bishop, thank you so much. I would not say that whatever that you lost, God should replace it. My prayer is that God should give you more,
Amen.
and then more, so that you can help these kids for us. We have other ones too at Ikropong and other places. So our prayers is that God will give you more and more, so that these kids will get some.
Thank you so much. This is the Helping Hand TV show, your favorite show on TV. We're having the celebration of love in honor of the memory of Mrs. Christina Nassau Hackman, my late mom. This woman, she did not just touch my life, but she touched the lives of many, many people in the disability community. She's actually the brain behind all the projects of the H4P organization, and we are here to honor God and to honor her memory. Thank you so much. But this is all time would allow us. And so we are going to stop here. We are going to end the transmission here. But we'll come your way again, same time next week. Until then, remember that disability is not inability. Before I go, let me quickly say special thanks to DV Unlimited Company Limited, FCC, Fast Chapel, my proud sponsors. Thank you so much for making this come true, for making this happen. Thank you to all the sponsors that gave something, all the individuals that gave something to make this celebration of love 2024 a reality. I'm so grateful. Christmas has come early for Cape Coast School for the Deaf and Blind, and because of you, H4P is putting smiles on the faces of these disabled people. Thank you so much. A special thanks goes to those who contribute to H4P, to the mobile money system. Thank you so much for a good job you are doing to help H4P. And if you are not yet part of those who contribute to H4P, prayerfully consider it and lend us a helping hand so that we will continue to lend a helping hand to the disability community. Well, this is all time would allow us. We'll continue this same time next week. Until then, remember, disability is not inability. Take care of yourselves, and God richly bless you. Bye for now.
We wish you a Merry